Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for water signs for the weekend of October 5th through the 7th, 2018. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate. Okay, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, what is going on? Some endings. So central issue here, we have justice. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. The King of Swords. The baby of weird, no, I'm just kidding, the Sun. The Four of Pentacles, Death, and Ten of Swords. Okay, so I'm sorry, this baby. Okay, I'm done. I don't know. It's getting late, y'all. I'm getting silly. Okay, so with the Justice card as a central issue, it's about balance, and I'm feeling like someone is making like decisions here. It's about more than balance. It's more so that things have been out of balance, emotionally out of balance. Could have been some instability here, disappointed with some sort of contracts or agreements, but I'm also seeing truth. Definitely truth coming out about situations. Someone has been dreading what is to come. It's like, oh my God, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to face this. It's going to be bad news. I just rather stay in the dark. I just rather pretend that nothing is happening. So I'm feeling like for some of you, you're being haunted by your thoughts. And for others of you, you are feeling haunted in your surroundings or your home. So I don't know if you're an empath or a medium, but you're hearing or seeing things that is very troubling to you, and you don't want to tell people because people are going to be like, you're a nutcase, you're crazy, you need to see a doctor, you're mentally unstable. So you're going to stop telling people things, and you're just going to keep things to yourself. And yes, it does look like a movie scene playing out. Like you feel like the little boy in The Sixth Sense. You don't understand what you're seeing. You don't understand your gift. For some of you, it's like, it's not a gift, it's a curse. Well, you know, your perception. Maybe it is. I don't know what that's like to see and hear stuff like that on a regular. You know, I'm feeling like it's unusual paranormal activity. Now, for some of you, it's just something mundane like watching scary movies, sitting alone, getting too deep into something that isn't real, and start saying, oh, this movie reminds me of my life, and just becoming kind of emotional about something that you're seeing or watching or listening to. For some of you, it's about changing the channel from the news because it's overwhelming. You're like, I can't deal with the stories going on in the world. What's wrong with society? And you feel like giving up. You feel like people have lost their minds. So yeah, but in regards to relationships, I'm seeing like, you know, disappointment here and anxieties about something that's going on. Someone's definitely feeling like giving up. I feel like something starts off as like, I think I should move on, or I think I should break up. And then here comes the Death card. It's like, okay, yeah, that I have to leave. I have to let go. I have to move on. So you might be ending relationships or cutting people out of your life. I don't know if you guys are cross watching. I feel like everybody has been getting Death and Five of Cups. I don't know what happened. We were getting such happy readings. But yeah, I feel like maybe there's some sort, maybe it's that Venus and Scorpio energy, you know, stuff drudging up from the past. And then, you know, Death is Scorpio. So people may be returning into your life because there's unfinished business with them, only so that you guys can finish things or end things for good or end things properly. I feel like some of you are being forever changed, or there's a part of you that has died. For some of you, it is, yeah, it may be like some sort of life-changing event. So either it could be your work, like leaving a job, getting fired, relationships that come to an end, divorce, finalizing divorces, signing documents, moving out, losing a home. I just kind of feel like someone is like, I'm tired. I can't deal with this. It's too much. And it's like you didn't want it to end this way. If you are suffering, you might be, if you're the one suffering, you might be praying and begging to make the burden lighter, because it's like I can only deal with so much. So you're just going maybe to isolate yourself, going to fall asleep. A lot of people don't even know what you're going through, or I'm feeling like you've been holding back a lot. You might have been coming off distant and or cold to people because you're like, you don't even know what I'm going through. Like, I'm going through so much. You guys might think I'm happy, but there's, behind the smile is like so much pain going on. So I don't know what happens in your life. I'm feeling like something maybe triggers your memory. And keep in mind too that even though I'm picking up like some sad things, it's not like for the entire weekend. It just might be something that happened on Friday or Saturday or Sunday that stands out to you the most, And then it is, although I do see someone feeling good because truth is coming out, or truth is being released. Like somebody might just find out the truth of their parents, or that they were adopted, or that their mother was really their auntie. There could be something in regards to that going on. Someone already had a bad feeling about it. Like, I always felt like I was adopted, or I always felt like that wasn't really the baby's father. Like, I really never really was sure. And I don't know, it's like the truth is coming out, especially if you took a DNA and the court results are coming back, or whatever the case. And it's just like, okay, here's the truth. Now you can't deny it. It's in your face. And it's just like, okay, that's not their child. Or, or like I said, your uncle is actually your dad, whatever the case. So it's something coming out. And whatever it is, this someone has been holding on to this secret. They've been, keeping something under wraps and protecting it. They maybe wanted to protect the face of the family, or whatever the case. But, when it came out, it's just like, it's out. It's done and over. It's nothing you can do about it. Finally, this had to end. So there's some sort of major shift or ending or changes going on with some of you. And then, like I said, if it's not about changes or breakups or whatever, then it's about someone who's already crossed over that bothers you, like you feel energies and spirits and things of that sort. Let me just also just clarify the death. Although it looks like something is finally coming to an end. Now, I don't know, maybe you're happy about something that's ending. Maybe there's been a toxic relationship, or maybe there was a third party situation and you're just like, I'm so glad that they're finished with them, or somebody is happy that you finally cut off a third party, whatever the case. Because with the sun coming out, there is some happiness about whatever came out. For some of you, it's like you're cleaning out your phone and deleting someone's pictures or messages, and you're like, we're not together anymore. I finally realized that we're not getting back together anymore. Let me go ahead and delete these saved pictures, text messages. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is saying that something ran out of time. Time is up, It was supposed to happen this way. It's allow the law of karma to take place, or the law of nature. You know, it just is a part of life. This is, you know, there's endings and there are beginnings, and it just has to happen. So I'm feeling like you guys are having to deal with something that is, you know, it just ended. But because something has ended, there may be several things that ended, because we have you know, death, swords, 10 of swords, wheel of fortune. Because we have all those endings, it could be more than one thing that changes or comes to an end. For some of you, it's just about your birthday. Like, okay, you'll never be 22 anymore. Now you're 23. You'll never be 39 anymore. Now you're 40. You know, so for some of you, it's like about growing up and moving on and saying you're not a baby anymore. You know, and especially too, if you guys celebrate with Libras, because we do have a lot of Libra birthdays coming out. I don't know if a lot of Libras are cross watching for whatever reason. I'm not doing a Venus readings yet, so I don't know. No, but you guys might be dealing with air signs. Did I say that, by the way? Air signs: Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn, Scorpio. Could be any sign, but those are the ones that are standing out here. But yeah, and to those of you that study astrology, there's some sort of transit in the sky that is affecting your love life. Now, for some of you, or your life period, you know, bringing about these endings and these changes. Now, also, unfortunately, for some people, I'm seeing disappointment because they're not pregnant, like your cycle started. And I know it's men watching. If you don't have a cycle, then I'm not talking to you. But you know, somebody might have thought they were expecting, and maybe as a man, you're disappointed that her cycle came, because you're like, oh, I thought I was gonna be a father. I was ready to be a dad. So I'm feeling like someone's cycle came, and you know, kind of bleeding all over the place, and it's just like disappointing, because you're like, thought I was pregnant. Especially if you've been trying to get pregnant, and you've been taking like all these drugs where you're injecting yourself, and you're like, what's the point of all this suffering and pain, you know? And you know, I keep losing the baby, or losing the children here. Things are going to change. Things are going to turn around for you. Like whatever is, you know, you're reaching your lowest point, or you've already reached your lowest point. So things are turning around for the better at some point. I'm feeling like you're optimistic, and now you're moving in a different direction. You're able to move forward and do something else here, something that you have been putting off or holding off or procrastinating about. If this is about someone that you've been waiting to hear from, and it's been complete dead silence, someone ghosted you, this person loves control, they're a control freak. If you guys could have seen the face I just made, I just got irritated with that energy. I don't know who that is. It's not funny. You know, nobody has time for games. So I don't know what this person's issue is. It could be you. It could be the person that you're dealing with, but someone definitely is having some sort of control issues too. You might move on from somebody who has some sort of control issues. Someone is being dominated by the other person. I feel like it's the one with the masculine energy. They're dominating over the other person. They want things their way. Someone only sees one way. Like they're having a hard time seeing other people's perspective, and there's a little power struggles going on. All right, so you guys, that has been a reading for Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, water signs. So thank you guys all for watching. If you want to book your private reading, you email TemajTarot@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave your comments in the section below. Many blessings to you all.